Good afternoon, my friends. I hope all of you are having an awesome, fantastic day. We have some great news. Disney Springs is reopening on May 20th, but let me break it down and explain everything that you need to know about the phased reopening. A phased reopening of Disney Springs will begin on May 20th. Following the government and health officials, a limited number of shopping and dining experiences that are third-party owned will begin to open during this phase 1 reopening. The rest of Walt Disney World Resort will remain closed, including theme parks and resorts. Disney Springs is about 90% third-party restaurants and retail. From the top of my head, the only few places that won't open would be the World of Disney, the Marvel store, both Star Wars stores, Goofy's Candy Company, Disney's Candy Cauldron, and I'm not sure if the NBA Experience and Circus Soleil would be included due to the limited capacity. Also, some really big news coming out of this. Face coverings will be required for cast members and guests, and it has been confirmed by DisneyParks.com and Disney World's president. I'll say this one more time. It has been confirmed by Disney. If you want to come to Walt Disney World anytime soon, you will be wearing a face covering. If you do not want to wear any sort of face covering coming to your next Disney World vacation, I would wait to rebook sometime in 2021 or 2022 when things go back to normal. And I'm pretty sure when you go to a restaurant, you will be allowed to take the face covering off. I tried to make reservations for May 20th and nothing came up. Disney Springs will begin to reopen in a way that has enhanced safety measures, including increased cleaning procedures, the use of face coverings by both cast members and guests, limited services, and additional safety training for cast members. During the opening phase, Disney Springs will have limitations on capacity, parking, and operating hours. I've been calling this for weeks now, and I'm glad it's finally happening. And as a Disney fan, it's giving me hope to one day walk back down Main Street, USA very soon. DisneyParks.com also released some more new information regarding when the parks will reopen. There still is no reopening date as of now, and Disney hotels, restaurants, attractions, experiences, and other offerings may be modified and will be limited in capacity and subject to limit availability. I'm just pretty happy that Disney is finally giving us some new information coming from them regarding statements and giving us some kind of idea to how the parks will reopen. And the reopening of Disney Springs, it's huge and it's a step in the right direction of the new normal. In my last video, I made a trip to the few local malls, including the Disney Character Warehouse and the Disney Store, and they both remain closed with no reopening date as of yet. Some of the Disney construction will resume starting this week. New aerial views shows that Epcot is removing the flower bed for Flower and Garden. Again, I've been saying Epcot will be the last park to reopen, and this is another example, but I do hope I am wrong. My own personal opinion here, if you do have a Disney vacation coming up in the month of June, I would just rebook, play it safe. With all of this new news, my new guess for when the parks could reopen would be around July 4th, with possibly just the Magic Kingdom reopening with restrictions. As we all know, the news changes daily. If you are a basketball fan, we may have some good news to look forward to. The NBA could be returning soon, and Walt Disney World could be hosting the league and all teams at the ESPN complex and keeping the players completely quarantined. Shanghai Disneyland is set to reopen in just a few days, and for Disney annual pass holders, you are required to make reservations before coming into the park. Could Disney World see something like this for annual pass holders when the parks reopen? I've been getting asked a lot about the water parks reopening, and my honest answer would be the water parks could be one of the last things to reopen, and it could be next year before we see the reopening. I think the priority right now is to reopen theme parks and resorts. And that's all of the brand new news I have for you guys today. We had a lot of good news coming out of Disney today. Let's just hope and keep our fingers crossed that when Shanghai reopens, it goes well, and when Disney Springs reopens, it goes well. And then we can possibly see the US theme parks opening back up. My question for you guys today, how should Disney World reopen to the Florida residents and annual pass holders? Do you believe annual pass holders and Florida residents should be allowed to go to the parks first to work out everything before resort guests start coming from all over the world? Be sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new here, because we do this quite often. Make sure you have those notifications turned on to always. That way you'll always be notified when I upload a new video or even go live. Make sure you are following me along on Instagram and check out all my links down below. And as far as now, I love you guys so much. Remember, it's nice to be nice, and YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next video. Prince Charming.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time? You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me